Hello everyone, welcome to day 24. I apologize about the noise you're about to hear because I'm at home with both kids. Today I am working with this awesome sketch from Sketches in Time. I believe it's number 201. And I'm going to do a traveler's notebook spread in my daughter's notebook. So here I am onto the second page, and these four adorable Snapchat filter photos. I am obsessed with using Snapchat on my daughter. Does anyone else do that? Especially when they're so little and they can't move, so they don't have a choice. My son can run away from me, but she can't. So I'm a little obsessed with it. So I picked one day, I was just playing with all the cute ones that were on for that day, and that's why she's in the same outfit there. And I decided that with those four and then using this cute little cut apart from Dear Lizzie, a line, I'm not exactly which one it is, but it's really cute. I love the soft pink. I thought it matched with all the other colors. And then what I'm going to do is use that, and everything else is going to be from my Glitter Girl 6x6 paper. And I got a little help with this layout in the end, and I'll show you where. And this is the great thing about having scrappy friends, you guys. If you have a group of friends that you talk to, like I have a group of 5 other ladies that I talk to every day. And when I'm stuck, I'm like, you guys, what should I do? What am I missing? And it's not that I'm now like taking in their own style into my own layouts. It's still my style. It's just them helping me realize my full potential on a layout. And that's how I take it. And I really highly suggest that if you have someone like that in your life, take advantage of it because it's fantastic. It's really helpful. I love it. I've got some really awesome scrappy friends, and I love to talk to them. So it's really fun, and I just love it. So I'm going to back these photos, and I wasn't exactly sure how I wanted to go about it. And what I ended up doing was finding if it was a 12 by 12, it would be the 4 by 4 cut aparts. So these are just little tiny 2 by 2s. And I'm going to just take different colors from this cut apart and use that to help back my photos. Some of them are just going to have a little single-sided frame. The one that is of her being this adorable little fox, that middle one there, is going to have 2. And then there's even one photo that I'm going to go ahead and trim down a little bit to use as the full mat. So just a little bit of a different angle on all of them. And I kind of kept a few of them because they're so cute. I thought I could use them in another way, so I didn't want to cover that up just as a layering piece. But I really love this. So you can see I rotated it because of the fact that those little ears are the same color, almost the same color. And so I wanted it to offset each other. So that's why the teal's at the top instead of the yellow. And then I'm going to use this one because she had navy ear things. Like, I think that's supposed to be a bear or something. And so the navy worked really, really well with that. And then the one where she's like a, Egyptian princess or whatever that one is, I ended up using a fun polka dot there. And then her as a bunny is the one that I trimmed down, and I used that one with that star paper right there. So really neat, super fast way to layer, guys. That was so smooth. And because it's a traveler's notebook, I don't want to add a ton of bulk, so it worked really, really well. So for that top layer up there, following the sketch, I'm going to use the really pretty dark floral, which is perfect because it's just a little hint of that. I have a hard time with that dark, bright, pop, colorful stuff. It's beautiful, and every time I see it, all I can think about is Christina because it's the type of stuff she uses, and she rocks it, but I struggle with it. But I can use it on little bits like this, so I decided to do that. And then I took the branding strip from that and covered up the hole, and it was perfect for like a second layer up there. I loved that. And then I do have the full 12 by 12 sheets of Glitter Girl as well, at least some of them. And so I took another cut apart to use with the birds, and it was exactly the length I needed. And I used that, cut that in half so it would measure out the way I wanted it at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and trace all of my photos with my black pen, and I make 2 mistakes. The first one is on the kind of the subtitle label, that pink thing. I accidentally marked down there, and then while I'm tracing the one you see right there, I also made a little nick in the teal, and I was so upset, but it's okay. I found a way to cover both of them up in the end, and it's going to be just fine. So at this part in the process of this, I did this just today. So I was currently watching Crafty Maggie do her live stream and her big announcement and everything. And I was doing that. And so that's partly why it got a little messed up, because I was paying so much attention to what was going on. And I was like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, I'm so stuck. I don't know what to do now. Like, I love where it's at, but what do I do? So I just quickly snapped a photo and showed it to Christina Sorge. She is definitely one of my scrappy besties. And she's like, use, if you have it, the little speech bubbles. And I'm like, oh yes. Now I knew I didn't have it in the 12 by 12 sheets, because that speech bubble paper is not something I would buy for myself. It's not something I would normally use. And really, I wouldn't have used the 6 by 6 sheet either. I probably would have used it as a layering piece more so than cutting it out. But when she said that, and I really stopped to look, I'm like, oh, that would actually look really neat. So I go ahead and I trimmed out a bunch of different words. And then while I was doing that, I decided that I could try to spell out the word Snapchat with my favorite Millie and June alphas right there. And I was able to do it. I was so excited. I did have to manipulate a J into a T, but it worked just fine. Oh, bless you, Nora. And it was so perfect. And then the way I was able to finish it off is I have these really cute bright pink alphas that match the other pink in this layout. And I just used it to spell out the word cutie. So the title became Snapchat Cutie. And afterwards, I'm going to go on later once I think about it and add my journaling. And I'll just talk about how I'm obsessed with taking photos of her, and she has no choice in the matter. And that does it super fast and simple. I did kind of stray from the sketch a little bit, as you can tell, but I think the basis is definitely there. So I'm just going to show you the sketch one more time so you can see where my idea came from, and then of course my finished spread. And if you're going to play along, don't forget to use the hashtag 30DSCBL for your chance to win one of 3 prizes. Bye everyone!